rods. We're going to get them out for some catfish. Let's go. That is my catfish rods. We got some special bait today. We got some creek chubs and creek shiners. Let's get it. Let's get the baits on. Let's get them out there. Let's go. You ain't got bait, you ain't catching anything. Let's try a creek chub first. Welcome in, welcome in. 351, how'd I know? All right, we got some creek chubs we're gonna put out there. This area here is under construction, but they haven't got to this area yet. And plus, there ain't nobody here. We need to get the skunk off these ripping lips rods. The bad mojo off these ripping lips rods. They still haven't caught a fish. How's it going, 351? This is a pretty decent crappie spot sometimes in the fall. I don't know about the spring. I don't think I've caught any here in the spring, but we might try. It's usually a bunch of structure right there in front of me. There is off to my right. Thumbs up, appreciate it, guys. We're gonna try to go out again later too. Let's see if a 4-ounce holds. See if a 4-ounce weight holds. Trying to decide. Well, you need to make that little decider like Bill Reddick made. I swear it always points to go fishing. Yeah. That's chub head. We'll get the next bait on. I got to put a weight on also. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I thought that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Just depending on how the bite is here, we may have to go buy a net on the way back. It's pretty darn muddy out in front of me, and I don't want to fall in. That's a pretty muddy bank. You can slide right in. We don't have a net. Looks like the creek chubs are spawning. It looks like a pile of eggs in there. All right. Some more fishing content. Hey, how's it going? Our mentor, Robbie. Caitlin, welcome in. 12 people in, 4 thumbs up. Let's see, I got another creek chub. We got a little sinker slide on this one. We're going to put another bank sinker on it though, if I can find one. We need to get the skunks off these 2 rods here any way possible. Any way possible. Of course, that could be sarcastic. I don't know. If it's not fishing content, I don't want to watch it. Oh crap, my phone just fell. But I'll watch all kinds of content myself. But mostly fishing. Welcome in, guys. We got 11 people in. This is a I'm going to have a Sunday night bite show. This is the pre to that, I guess. We're going to have two. This is part one of part two. Let's throw these two out. I don't really care about the third rod. I want to get a bite on these two rods. I don't care about the third rod. Little creek chub on that one. Like a Kentucky rig, dropper loop rig. Got chunk, creek chub. Same rig, got 25-pound main line, 20-pound leader. Nice new Rip and Lips rod with a PC Fun 65, PC Fun 60 Chaos reel. The other one's a Abu Garcia. Same setup, just different rig. Same results we're hoping. It's all right, we got to retie this baby anyway. If the fish are biting, I only need 2 rods anyway here. All right, did my chat freeze up? Good question. Some more chat. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We got 2 rods out, creek chubs. Usually a pretty decent spot in the spring, and I'm having a hard time getting down here now during the week because of the construction going on here at they're removing my dam down here. Anybody else have a dam removed, and how was the fishing afterwards? They're replacing it with some kind of a kayak deal. White water rapids or something, I don't know. It's a little early here in this spot, but hey, we'll try it. It's nice weather. Hey, good morning, Ziggy. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Poor Scotty's at work, working that double shift, so he can't be with me. May not be with me tonight because I don't know if I can stay after dark. I don't know if I can stay after 5 p.m. It's supposed to storm. Heck, we might throw a crappie rig out over there. There's all kinds of structure around this area. Pretty much first piece of structure after the dam. It's not real deep, but the water's up, luckily. So it's deeper. We're glad to get out here. Same for you. Hey, Fall Fish Parker, welcome in. Cool combos, thank you. We're wanting to get a fish on them because we haven't got a fish on them yet after I bought them. Ain't nothing worse than not catching a fish on a rod you've got, and it's been several months and you still haven't got a fish on it. The other day we actually got a bite. We still ain't got a hookup though. It's starting to worry me. Starting to worry me on these new fish combos. We don't know about this spot, but I know it will be good. When the fish are here, it will be a crazy bite. Don't look like right now, it don't look like it might be on, but we'll give her some time. DCP, Laughing Disco, welcome in, brother. We got 2 rods out, trying to get a third. We're not really worried about the third too much because I want to catch a fish on these 2 rods. And if you've ever had a rod that haven't caught a fish, well, that's where I'm at right now. We're going to set up this 3rd rod, and probably catch a fish on it, just because we haven't caught nothing on those 2. How's it going, DCP? Welcome in. Hope your ice is all thawed out and your water is opening up. It was like 74 this morning, so of course it's another cold front after this rain tonight. And I'm not sure how the outlook looks here, but off to the left here, there's usually quite a bit of structure there. It's been there for years. This last flood might have moved it out. I don't know. It could be that's still there. It's just underwater. They've been there for a long time. They do got boats on the river today, so that's unusual too, but there's not normally a lot of boats here. They may be having a fishing tournament, who knows. It's all cleared up now. Awesome. We've caught some, had a pretty decent bite here before, so it may not be on yet. I know some people are getting on fish left and right, and some people aren't. I kind of struggle this time of year. Putting it mildly. We've only had 1 fish bite in 3 months. Well, we caught 1 fish in January, and that's been it. Here comes the wind. Feels kind of good, actually, but there's Scotty. Welcome into Sunday Night Bites with Fun Fishing Adventures. Mr. Double Time. If we can make it out past late, we'll get to see him. I don't know. I'll probably have to battle some storms. Let's get this 3rd rod rigged, but I'm really wanting to catch some. I may just not even throw it out. We're really wanting to catch a fish on these 2 rods. If I throw the 3rd rod out, I know what's going to happen. It's going to get bit. That's kind of twisted, ain't it? So I'm in the well, they're not really constructing anything here right now, but they're back behind me. They're going to remove the dam, put up seating, put big stones in the water, try to block it a little bit, make it like a kayaking adventure, a whitewater rapids through the area instead of a dam. Then I think they can go on a kayakers come down through here. I wouldn't do it when it's flooded, but you know, people are crazy sometimes. Today it don't look too bad, but the water is still up a little bit. It's getting back down to normal levels. Problem is we haven't seen these normal levels for a long time. 9 people in, 10 thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. 125 rhinestone gems. Maybe we'll throw a crappie jig off to the left, or a redworm or something. That might be a good idea. It's kind of muddy though. We gotta go get a net today, maybe, if we could find one big enough. The water's been way up to the bank over here behind me. It's kind of muddy down there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll throw that redworm out. Let's see. That might be a good idea. See if something's biting. If the catfish ain't biting. Come on, come on. Have to cut up some chicken. He's listening. All right, Scotty. I think that's what I'm having for lunch, is chicken. This is part 1 of part 2. We'll have to go out later to find another spot. I was kind of going to do the dam area, but I don't normally have luck at the dam area, but usually they hit this spot first. Believe it or not. Well, I'd rather fish slack current myself, but I know that water's still cold. And structure. Have to cut up some chicken. Just plain double time Scotty. We know you are. I got a squirrel throwing stuff down on me. Oh, we'll throw a worm. Heck, we might throw a headpiece on this ultralight and throw it out and see what we get. Why not? I can live dangerously. It's only a 2-pound line, but heck, well, who cares? Just have to get a bigger hook. Where's the bigger hooks? That's another question. Let's see. Anybody ever use an ultralight with a circle hook? Well, that's what's going to happen. We'll put a heavy leader on it. What do you think? 2-pound line with some, what is this? 30-pound leader? That ought to do it. Why not? Sounds good to me. I like to live dangerously. I like a little challenge. more than likely it'd be the one to get hit. What's up, guys? 5 people in. I don't know how the quality is. I'm hoping it's better than normal, but I doubt it. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know. Sometimes that's an issue too. Either way, thank you for coming along. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I'm not Chatty Cathy. Hey, Ron, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're on them pike this morning or the crappie. I haven't visited my crappie pond yet. Oh, there's a bite, guys. There we go. We get it in. Woo! Skunk is off the ripping lips rod. Scotty! Chubby little guy. Lifting that bottom lip. May have to have some pliers for that. Woo! Chub gut chunk. First one of the day, right on that current seam, I think. All right, guys. Ron's good luck. Ron is good luck. All right. Woo! Hit the like for catfish. Yes, sir. Talk to him, little fella. Say hey. All right, guys. Hopefully you can see me. Stand back a little bit. He tried to jump out of my hands. All right. See if we can catch another one of these. See you later, buddy. We're still rigging up our ultralight. There, skunk is off the bank. Just a little gut chunk. We'll throw that bait back out. There, we may get another one. That guy slimed me up a little bit. We'll cut up another gut chunk. Throw it out there. If the guts ain't in it, I don't worry about it too much. Just not what I need. Like that does. Hit the like for catfish. Alright. Unfortunately today we didn't get very many chubs, but hopefully they'll bite on. This one don't have much. I probably could have kept that one on there. This one don't have many guts. Or any guts, that is. Hey Ron, got to see me catch one. Awesome. Well, only like the second bite. First bite of the month. First bite, I don't even think we got a bite in February. If we did, it didn't hook up either, so. Let's throw this one back out there. So there's a big log hanging down just upstream from it. We're kind of on the current seam there. Normally that left rod gets hit more. Appreciate it, Scotty. Finally got the skunk off the yellow Rippin' Lips rod. We're wanting one on the orange now. About the best place I know this time of year. Well, you win some, you lose some. Let's see if we can get this one back. It's coming, but I don't know what's coming with it. Maybe a big old stickerel. It's something big. Probably a tree. Holy crap, a cannoli there. Well, that's the biggest tree I've caught so far this year. At least came in. It'll like it if you caught a bigger tree than this year. Woo! Get out of my way. All right. I can't believe he bit that chub head. That's crazy. Hey Joan, welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully well. We're doing pretty good here. We actually finally caught a catfish. Broke the curse of the Rippin' Lips yellow rod. Now we need to get the bad mojo on the orange one. Bad mojo off. Put some slime on that rod. I should have wiped all the slime on it. Good to hear, good to hear. All right. We're in the middle of tying on something on the ultralight. It may be 60 minutes to get a fish in, but we're going to do it. Don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try. And meanwhile, we'll tie another rig on the other catfish rod. More than likely the fish are going to be closer to the bank. Wouldn't surprise me much. Getting out of that current. That guy was in the current. The chances of getting one in is kind of slim here. Bunch of snags, just like that big stick. It is nice. It was like 74 this morning. Luckily a little bit cloudy. Let's see, I need a weight on there. We do have another 4-ounce sinker. Let's trim it on there. Maybe we can get another passerby. I missed the early morning bite, but we were busy catching bait. So stay tuned. We're going to have a part 2 to this. I don't know if we'll fish here or somewhere else. I don't know how the quality is or anything. It's nice in Scotland, but cold. Well, at least it's nice. Could be nasty. We're about ready to get some more cold weather here. Monday, probably tonight after this rain. If it does rain, I don't know. I didn't realize you could see that other rod. We're going to try something crazy here, but you never know. Might work. I'd rather catch one on that orange one. May never get it in, but even the 4-ounce sinker on a 2-pound line is kind of crazy. All right, I can't really see how many people got in now, but welcome in, welcome in. I see we got 14 likes. White on white clouds doesn't work too well at the top of the screen. Let's bend the camera down, maybe that'll help. Looks like we got 6 people in. We're gonna move that third rod holder off to the left and throw probably into another tree, yes. 2-pound line. I am crazy. But we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna put a nice little chub head or something, a shiner head on it. We'll save the chubs for later. Didn't get very many. That'd be a cool place to visit, Scotland. Oh man. Put that on the bucket list. Put that on the bucket list. All right. I didn't bring a rag either, so we got bloody pants now. Anyway, here's a little, that's a creek shiner head. We got a 4-ounce weight. We got 2-pound line. We got 30-pound leader. Let's live dangerously. Maybe we'll just leave it right there. We did catch our other one right there on that side. We can rig the other one up. That thing's going to bend like crazy. Probably get hung up anyway and break off. You never know. All right, let's set something up for the other one. Keep an eye on the rod for me. It's usually when I'm tying up, something seems to happen. I don't know if my cat froze or what's going on, but not a lot of chatters today. But that's okay. I chat enough for both of us. Simple recipe everyone should know. Oh, I don't know. How to make a cheeseburger. What state are you in? Welcome in, brother. We're in Indiana. Fishing by a bridge just down from the dam. Water's, I like the water at this level right here, but I wish the bank wasn't quite as muddy. Our leader line's all curled up. We could put a worm on that too if we wanted to, but I don't have no regular size hooks. just got circle hooks. We got, I guess we put a jig head on it. There's another bite, guys. He didn't hook up though. He wasn't more as committed. Now I lost my fishing line though. Darn it. Maybe he'll come back for it. I don't think he stole it, but well, where'd my fishing line go? I've been to Indiana a few times when I was stationed at Fort Knox. There you go. Yeah, we're about 50 miles south from Indianapolis. Hop, skip, and jump from Louisville. There it is. I threw my leader line and my leader down. After that fish started biting, we'll probably have to reel it in. Check it again. Check the bait on it. May just have been a little guy. I don't know, the big ones bite funny like that sometimes too. Some people just think the big ones just take it down like a normal hard pull, but not always. Oh yeah, there's a chance of a big fish here. Very good chance for a big fish. They like to hang out in the springtime. They are hungry. I don't know about 20 pounders, but easily up to 15 probably. 20 may be possible. We're waiting on the 20. Wish we had a net for the 20 probably. Station Fort Knox. Well, nice. Appreciate you stopping by. Waiting on our second catfish. That might have been him, but let's check that bait. So we do have an ultralight rod out, guys. That will be very interesting. That will be beyond interesting. That's a pure challenge right there. I've caught some big ones, but on the ultralight, just not too many over 30 inches in the river on the ultralight, but just not with 2-pound line. 6-pound line. That's a little better. That's quite a bit better. Not with all the snags and stuff. And the current. A little easier in the lake. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. This is part 1. Probably not going to be live too long. Gotta go home and get lunch. But we're hoping to get it. We may just switch rods with that orange one because I'll need to get a catfish on that orange rod. We still got the bad mojo on it. We haven't caught a catfish on it yet. Usually the bite would be where that orange one's at. But this is the first time fishing in this year, so and we got a boat coming by. Don't see a whole lot of boats here, guys. Not at all. How many people got in? 4? Is that all we got? Hoping the quality ain't that bad. But it probably is. We'll just be doing videos here soon. Quit doing lives. My quality ain't no better than that. All right. Check that bait on that one. We got that one tied though, so we're all set up. We got 9 people in, I can't tell. So we just had a bite on the yellow rod again. So I'm guessing it's going to be the lucky rod today, but we'll trick it. We'll switch it out. We'll see if that might be the Kentucky rig. Maybe that's what the issue is. Get that bait up off the bottom a little bit. Nope, that's not even the Kentucky rig. That's directly on the bottom. So that wasn't the issue, but I hung up on a log reeling it in. So there's logs out there. Apparently the fish are on it. Sitting right next to it, probably. Yeah. We'll try a gut chunk. That's what got him the first time. We'll try a shiner this time. Nothing on the ultralight, nothing on the orange rod. Not much chat going on. 14 likes. 48 minutes though, 48 minutes. Let's check the time real quick. Yeah, it's a little late. Well, it's like many things, you ain't going to catch any fish on nothing. Fair hook, that's not going to work. That ain't going to work at all. One thing I've ever caught on bare hook has been a bluegill. Sometimes they'll eat on a gold hook with nothing on it. All right, let's get this one out. We got a little creek shiner on there. Let's get that scale off the rod tip of it. Looks good. All right. Guess we'll throw it closer to the bank, or maybe right there in line with that other one. That's where they're going to bite today. That's where we'll throw. Not many views, Scotty. Not many viewers in. It is getting around lunchtime though, and that sun's starting to come this way. We don't have the shade advantage no more. Peek at the quality to see what's going on. Just not getting pushed, I guess. Five people in. Welcome in, guys. Five people in. Welcome in, guys. Don't look bad. Picture quality don't look bad to me. Maybe nobody likes that ultralight rod being out there. I don't know. I don't care. We like catching catfish on ultralights. Maybe other people don't. Looks good. Yeah, it does. I think it does too. I just looked at it. A lot of times I don't get views because the quality goes to crap. Oh, we did get another bite. I thought it may have been because it was off the bottom, but that was not the case. I think it's more of a where it's at. Problem is, there's definitely a log there. It's because we get a bite don't mean we're going to bring it in. And then something stole the other bait, looked like. never even seen a bite on it. Yeah, this spot's known for turtles. But we do have creek chub on now too, so or not chub, but shiners. The shiners don't do quite as well for me. Don't know why. Sometimes they do. I think they're hungry right now. They'll eat whatever they get. Got stuff falling out of the trees. All these buds growing. You can see in the background the bushes are growing back there. They're all green. Let's get the skunk off the orange rod. Come on. Almost live an hour. Yeah, I don't know if the weather's going to let us or not. That's what I'm wondering. I guess I could fish under their construction over here, under the bridge. See if I can even, I don't know. I don't know what they've done under the bridge there. Yeah, we did catch a big tree limb. That's probably about an 8-foot tree limb. And one channel cat so far. So I did get the skunk off the bank for the orange rod with a tree limb. And remind me, Scotty, to rethread my line because I'm not through one of the guides. I'm through one of the guide holders. I must have threaded that at nighttime. If they ain't biting over there, we'll throw closer to the bank off to the left over here. Either way, any throw is, your chance of getting it back is pretty slim. Slim pickings. Hey, I would use them. That's what I got mostly of is shiners. I was hoping they were biting weird today, but very weird. More of a nibble. We could also fish on the other side under the bridge. I definitely have never caught none on that side of the bridge. I haven't fished it as often. Well, come on, kitty, 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 kitty. See if the wife's making food. I think we missed the bite by about an hour, so lucky to get on one. I think we've had 2, maybe 3 bites. One I didn't see, or it just fell off the hook. Yeah, not too many likers of the Sunday morning bites. There's another bite on the yellow rod. Woo! There's the second one, guys. A little bigger than the first one, I believe. Look at that belly here fattening up real quick. There we go. That guy's about 20 inches. About 20 inches long, guys. About a 3-4 pounder. Still nothing on the orange. We got to get that tonight, I guess. Nice little kitty cat. Get this thing out. Get that thing out there. Another kitty cat, Scotty. Yeah, I do need a net. You see that? Luckily, I got him though. There we go. No net catfish. I can't walk any further down here. Woo! Yep. Hung up on that one. There's definitely something I got to pull them out of. Man, I got mud all over me, guys. Well, there it was, Scotty. Cut shiner's working. Cut shiner's working. Hey, appreciate it, Ziggy. That was a gut chunk of shiner. Six people in, appreciate it. 15 likes now. 2 kitty cats. We'll try another piece of shiner out there. I'm really wanting one on that orange one, but just how it is, sometimes you have more luck on one rod. Well, that is that way all the time, mainly. One rod, no matter where I put it, will get hit sometimes. Been skunked since December. All right, man. Man, we did get one in January. Now we got some waves from that boat. We got the big wake. Yeah, that's giving me hope right there. We stick at it whether we're catching them or not. It gets depressing after a month of no bites. All right. So, yeah, we had the big snowstorm, and then we had more flooding, and then I don't know. I've been unable to get down here during the week because they're working down here on removing the dam. They got the boat ramp open today, obviously. They have had all their equipment down there, and it was blocked off. But they're letting people boat now. Let's see if we can catch one more before we come back later. We're wanting one on the orange one to get the skunk off this. So I bought these rods, I don't know, 3 months ago. We still haven't caught anything on the orange one. And today we've got 2 on the yellow one. So, yes sir, love it. Could be why we're not got no guts on that bait. Those guts kind of drive them wild this time of year. Not that they won't hit the other one. New Jersey waters held ice. Getting back to work. Scotty wish he could catch. He just caught 14 carp the other day, and he says he wish he could catch some fish. Scotty, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Well, we're going to break out the big guns and put a chub on there. They're not liking the head pieces at the moment, but they're liking the guts more. I've heard that from several viewers. They're liking the guts more. It could be because this one's on a Kentucky rig too. It's not directly on the bottom. Still 8 hours to go for Scotty. Yeah, Ziggy, he just caught like 14 carp the other day, and he said he wished he could catch a fish. Darn that, Scotty. Where I just barely got, I got like 2 bites. 2 or 3 bites on these rods here. Nothing would hook up, save my life. All right, there we got a gut chunk of creek chub. Oh, I believe my buddy over in New Jersey caught I think he caught a pike, maybe a pickerel. He's starting to catch crappie there too. Ice thawed out. We got this other one rigged up, but I think we only need 2. Yeah, Ziggy was there. I didn't get to see the ending, but he was still catching them afterwards too. After the live was over. Of course he was. He should have been in the carp tournament. He should have been in the carp tournament. All right. It's very unusual for me to catch catfish this time of day, but maybe hung up on that yellow one this time. We'll see. He kept saying just one more. Yeah, he just wanted the number 10 while I was on there. I was pretty much late for going home. Luckily, my food was in the microwave. Well, trying to stay warm in there. I get lucky sometimes. Today, the chicken ain't thawed out, so I don't know. Chicken ain't all the way thawed out. Just finding out when we're going to eat. For the water of this level, I can't really tell where all the snags are. But I know they're out there in front of me. We've been pretty lucky. Been pretty lucky. Hey, there's Andy. Welcome in, Andy. How's it going? You got your boat out in the water yet? I'll be surprised you ain't got your boat out in the water yet. Should be clearing up. Them crappie should be, they're definitely moving around. I think they went deeper after that cold front though. Haven't been able to find one from on the bank. The day before he was, so after the cold front, nope. We've got 2 on the bank and a big stick. Still wanting to get one on that orange rod. There we go. Sometime later this week. Awesome. I'm gonna have to get down there, fish with you again. Well, I may not catch no crappie here this year. We're hoping the Sam's Club does well, but so far they are scattered. Pretty scattered, but I think that when they spawn, they'll go up in the shallows. We may be in the same high water situation again. Nothing, a few tree trimmers won't hurt. We'll be cutting some trees down. Make a spot, what they call that. I used to come down here with a weed eater and clear the bank spot out. There's poison ivy everywhere. I use garlic infused chicken hearts. Oh, you're on the Delaware River. Oh man, that's where Bogey's Keeping It Real is at. Y'all check him out. He's gonna take his boat out catfishing. his lake boat catfishing this year. He says it's more comfortable. He's on the Delaware. Catches a lot of smallmouth. A lot of smallmouth. A lot of smallmouth bass. They should be having a shad tournament soon there. They haven't already. Check my text. I'm always on the bank. Haven't fished on the boat yet. It's your second season fishing. Well, good luck to you. Should be another good season, I think. He keeps me informed on the Delaware because he tells me the river levels, the water temps, and all that. There's quite a few people there. He gets some nice catfish there once in a while. He uses chicken livers for catfish. Chicken livers and what else? He uses something else. Oh, for stripers too. Yeah. If you don't get them with lure. A lot of smallmouth there though. Hoping for a muskie, I imagine he is. Yeah, I'm always on the bank too. We like the bank. It's easy, simple, don't cost as much. Alright, we're probably going to stay alive a little bit longer. See if we catch. Yeah, the livers fly off the hook, yeah. Well, I did ribbon it out a little bit. I just get some elastic thread. Wrap around the livers. That helps a lot. I know a lot of people use pantyhose and other netting and stuff like that, but just thread works, but it's not as good as that elastic thread. That elastic thread, you just wrap and wrap and wrap. The thread itself don't come off the hook. The liver still will, but you can then fish the river with it. Actually cast it pretty good. I think it was I found some at Walmart. It's called Potskis. Oh, bye guys. Well, he got a taste of that. He got a taste of that chub. If he ate all the blood out of it, he may not come back. Yeah, the elastic thread, you can usually get elastic thread. Or like magic thread or something like that. Works pretty good. Somebody's getting a bite on the yellow one too. Darn it. We really want one on that orange. Yeah, elastic thread with chicken livers are just minnows that won't stay on the hook. I've even used it with shrimp. Don't work too well with shrimp, but hey, sometimes when shrimp don't stay on the hook very well, you got to do something. Yep, that might be a turtle, Scotty. I've seen it move a little bit there. A little turtle nibble. We'll see. They fooled me before. Could be a big catfish. Yep, I've heard of that, but I've never really tried that. I like them when they're bloody and they just let that set out. But we did try that. Well, I made a short of it last year. I actually made a video of my other channel. And we caught, before we get the second bait out, we caught one on it. I was wrapping the next one up. It stays on the hook in the river. I can use it at the dam even. The good part is you don't even have to tie a knot. But getting it off the hook is a little tougher. Stuff I buy at Walmart, the elastic white thread, it don't do as well. But it ties on better than thread. Well, I thought we was going to get another one there, guys. 6 people in, 17 thumbs up. We had another bite. Probably not a good layout here, but I like this spot here. It's shaded in the summertime, especially when these trees start growing up. But I don't know if they're going to knock all these trees down or not. I wouldn't think they would, but who knows with the city. They're knocking the dam out and they're going to put a water rapids there. So the kayakers can enjoy it. All right, we'll check that bait out, throw it out one more time. Kind of surprised to get a bite this time of day. It's really yeah, that's quite possible. That's turtles. That's the second one's been taken off. And is and my partner there, he knows turtles better than anyone. That's probably exactly what that is. Usually these little catfish normally don't take the bait off. Getting a bite on that yellow one too, guys. There we go. Third one of the day on this yellow one. Woo! That guy's a talkative guy there. I may just call this one a day there though. How's this line wrapped around you, boy? You got it lapped all the way around you. I'm not even sure if that's my fishing line. Oh man. All right, guys. Third one of the day. I appreciate you guys watching. We're gonna call it a day after this one. Gotta get home, get some lunch. We'll catch you again later on Sunday Night Bites, part 2. Woo! Thumbs up! Thumbs up! I was about ready to throw this third rod out. We might throw it out real quick. While we're packing up. If I can find that piece of bait I dropped. We need to still get the skunk off this baby, but I gotta get home and get some lunch. Alright, knowing my luck, I've been pulling them out of a tree. Been pulling them catfish out of a tree. That time I can see the whole log coming up. He was wrapped around it. Alright. Hopefully we can get a bite by the time I tear all this stuff down. Never turn your camera off with a catfish rod still out there, because you will catch a fish when the camera's off. We did that in the fall time and had one on, and I wasn't looking at it. He came all the way to the bank on the other side. All right, that's part 1. Hopefully we can get another part 2 tonight. Fun fishing adventures. Hopefully he can join. We'll see. Put some of my stuff away. Come on, third rod. Come on, orange rod there. Oh, you want it. We ain't fished this spot since last summer, I think. Phone fell down. Hanging on to that last chance. Get the skunk off the bank on that one. Interesting. I hung up on that ultralight rod, guys. That catfish brought it in for me. The rest of my ultralight rig. It's amazing. That was amazing. No wonder what I was wrapped up on. Even got my bait back. I'm going home on break to get my stuff. There you go. Your bait and all your stuff, so you can just go directly catfishing. Sounds like a plan to me. We'll have to see how the night bite is here. It's not too bad. There is a bridge close by, so I can go under it. Obviously there's some catfish hanging out right there. Very rare I catch any right there. So 2 people in. All right, let's reel that last one in. I was giving it time to get a bite. We really want to get the skunk off that thing. We got the mojo off the yellow one today. We didn't get to see no good rod bends yet, though. It's a reeling down kind of bite. It's probably a good thing because they just run me into a log. Yep, pretty good bite. That was we missed 1, missed 2. We had 2 other bites, so not too bad. For this time of day, very unusual for me. This time of day, very unusual. There's another tree limb or something out there. I could see it pulling up when I was pulling that thing out of it. Obviously it was the same limb I was hung up on the ultralight. All right, let's reel that in and call it a day. All right, guys, catch you later. Looks like I was robbed anyway. Looks like I was robbed anyway. All right, guys, catch you later. Maybe get that like